All right, so today is piggy pickup day. Got the truck loaded up with the cage and some straw. For the last week or two, the wife and I have been working diligently out here. We have these run-in sheds. These are old run-in sheds that people used to keep horses and equipment and stuff in. And we converted one of them to a pig pen and then area for them to roam outside. I'll show you the back in a minute here. But basically what we did is we took a 16-foot cattle panel, put that up, cut some small trees down, put them in. There was already some hooks, which worked very nice. We just dropped them in on the hook, and then we screwed them in with some big long bolts into each side, and then zip tied and nailed them. So you probably can't see the nails. Oh, I guess you can see one there. Put some nails in to basically structurally tighten up this fence so that the pigs can't push it out easily. Now, as they get bigger, they might be able to do some pushing there. So what we'll do is we'll put some fence posts in here, some T-posts to hold it. But for right now, I think this should work. The panel has small pieces at the bottom so that the pigs can't easily get through. I'm hoping they can't squeeze through these bigger ones. We'll find out. If they can, I'll put a piece of hardware cloth between the two pieces of logs because we have that just laying around, no big deal. But we got this all cleaned out. We got it leveled. I got a bed or nest area set up back there for them. There's no water or food in these yet because they'll be too little to eat out of those. Just have food down here on the floor. The floor is, all just dirt, but that's okay. The pigs totally be all right in there. And then the goal is to, at some point, let them all clear out some of the woods behind this. So if we walk back here, excuse the mess, it's a little messy back here. This is stuff that we found while we're digging stuff out here that we got to take to the dump. Got the charger and the energizer all set up. This is working good, hooked in. We've got some electric wire run along the inside of this small pen over here. So basically this pen is where they'll be to learn the electric wire. Takes them a couple of days, but they get used to it pretty quick after getting zapped once or twice. And then we put some of this welded wire fencing up just to hold it in case for some reason they get scared and run that way, like through the wire. That's very rare. They almost always, if they touch the wire, they'll bounce backwards because they're scared of it. But just in case, this is like a, just a belt and suspenders kind of thing, right? And then, there's just some like random pieces of wood and stuff around. But the goal is that once they're trained to this fence and they're a little bigger, what we're going to do is we're going to open up all the way till the end of the shed, go way out into the woods, come back, and then back up and let them clear this whole area out. We've already cut down a bunch of saplings and cleared out a good amount of it. There's a bunch of ferns and stuff back here, but most of the stuff that was in the way has been cleared out. There's a giant maple that fell during the winter, during one of our winter storms, and I need to process that for firewood. So basically the pigs will go back to the maple. I'm gonna get a way to get the tractor in from a path that's over there, and I can pull that maple out and process it. It's just a lot of wood. I don't want to leave that just to rot in the woods. Where the pigs were last year is on the other side of this burn pile. You can still see some of the dirt over there. That area is really cleaned out. They did such a great job. We're really wanting to see them do a similar thing over here. So this is where we're gonna have them. We're gonna go pick the pigs up here in a couple minutes. They're gonna be real close to the chickens, as you can hear, I'm sure, through this whole video. That's gonna make my life nice and easy because I don't have to lug food and water to two different places. I can run a hose down here, give the chickens their water, give the pigs their water, keep all the food in that shed that's right there, bring it out easily without any trouble. So this is what we're going to be working on for the next little bit here. We're going to go pick these pigs up. We're getting 3. Last year 2 was a great number for us. We're still working through all that meat, but my uncle asked me to raise one for him, and then he'll pay for the pig at the end of the year. So we're going to do that. We'll drive the meat down to Massachusetts in the fall when I give my parents some from ours. So it's going to work out nicely, we hope. Chickens are all just hanging out. Hey ladies, how you doing? It was really, really storming a lot yesterday, so they are happy to be outside, get a little dust bath. You can hear all the ruckus going on in there. There's some egg laying going on at this moment. But okay, so we're gonna go ahead and close up the truck here. We're gonna drive 20 minutes up to a pig farm, pick these 3 little piggies up and head back. We'll check in when we get back. All right, so we're back. Of course, it starts raining the minute we start driving up the driveway. So we're doing this in the rain, but here we have 3 little piggies. It's funny, the farmer that we got them from, I guess he did not have the litter sizes that he was hoping for this year. And he mentioned that this black one here is a female, and he's very interested in buying her back if we decide to not raise her for meat. So that's a possibility. I don't know, it depends how big these guys get, but it's a possibility that she might end up going back to breeding stock, depending. But these guys are here, they're all set, they're nice and healthy. They're squealy for sure, because that's how piglets are. But we're gonna unstrap this cage. We're gonna bring it around the side over here, bring it to the back, walk it in. I can't get it through the front because this is all sealed up. There's no way to get in there. But we're gonna get it in there, get these guys released, show them their new home. So I'll be back in a minute as we get them in there. Okay, here they are. We've got them out, letting them kind of find their way. There's some food here. We got some water on the outside. They're not going to be eating out of this or drinking out of that just yet. But they've got all their straw. Let's see if we can't get them to come out. There we go. Come on out, piggies. Take this cage away. This is your new home. For the summer, at least. This is where you would live. So they'll get their bearings, get settled in. As you can see, there's a lot of hay or straw. Thanks, Rooster. There's a lot of straw available for them. They'll get in there and they'll start chewing through that. Making like a little nest. It's funny, when it gets cold at night, you'll come out when these guys are little and they'll be disappeared. You can't even see them. And then you'll come close to the hay and the hay will start moving and the straw will move and they'll come out from under it. They really do bury themselves in there. And as you can see, they like to eat random stuff. They're already chewing on whatever they can find on the ground. They'll start rooting around and digging pretty quickly. They just take to it immediately. They're kind of squealy right now. Definitely a little scared of people, but that's okay. It'll take a little time for them to get used to us. Once they start realizing that we bring the food and we bring the water, they'll be much more calm around us. See if they find their food there. Oh yeah, there we go. So there you go. He's already finding it. Start digging his nose into it. This one over there, chewing on rocks or whatever you find in the ground. That's what pigs do. You can see this one definitely is finding the food bowl, and they'll all notice the food. Once one finds it, the others will find it too. They definitely see each other doing stuff, and they're like, oh, I should get to that too. Okay, well, we're gonna get them some water, keep an eye on them for the day or so, make sure that they're all settling in okay, but they look pretty good. They're kind of healthy, running around. I gotta get that rope out of there. It's got some baling twine. We'll get that out. But they'll run around, have fun, do what they're gonna do. All right, we'll check back in a little bit. Okay, it's really funny. We just put the pigs in and they just started going out into the yard. And the chickens are very interested in what is going on. They are staring over there at the pigs like, what are you creatures? That is pretty funny. And now they just came back inside because I heard one of them got zapped by the fence. But they're doing okay. They got some water, they got some food. Get them through. They're starting to root around already. You can see that. Zoom in a little here for you. Yeah, they're doing well. So, you know, half an hour in, they're doing all right. Like I said, it was pretty funny. The chickens were very, very interested in what was going on. We got a whole gaggle of chickens standing over here, checking out what is happening with the pigs. They're like, what are those creatures, and are they gonna bring us snacks? They're not gonna bring you snacks, guys. Sorry to tell you. All right, well, we're gonna call it a day here with the pigs getting all settled in. I'm gonna let them be. Chickens are Still not completely sold on what's happening, but they'll be all right. So, okay. Thanks for watching today. If you want to see how these guys grow up and come through the summer, you know, we will definitely be releasing some more videos to show you how they look. But for right now, thanks for watching. If you want to follow along, see how these things go, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed this video and like seeing cute little piggies, then give us a thumbs up. All right, thanks a lot. Talk to you later.